Welcome. My name's Brian Knight, and I live near Melbourne, Australia, and it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday here. Welcome, Tom. You're still on Monday.
Hey, Brian, that's right.
Yeah. And how was the 4th of July?
Oh, quiet. I don't celebrate that bullshit.
I love that. Okay. Well, let me know what's it about.
4th of
Independence or
July is
something.
our Independence Day.
Yeah. That's when you broke away from the British, was it?
Yeah,
Ooh,
July 4th.
okay. So, welcome to this live forex
We,
analysis
we
session.
went we
Yeah.
went from the British back to the Nazis.
Over time, though,
Yep.
there might have been some good stuff in between.
Yeah.
See,
Sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
no, that's right. Welcome to this live forex analysis session. Just noting trades discussed in this group of the class educational learning. That's because a group of people help each other, and we are not financial advisors. So, if you're going to take any trades, you just got to be happy to take them based on your own analysis. There's a full risk disclosure, a bit about us as live session traders there. All right, let's stop sharing. So, and we'll go across onto some charts. Things are
How are your
going
trades
nicely.
going?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I can go back and hang a minute. Stop sharing that. Let's share that and then go there. CAD CHF kicked in down slightly and USD Singapore's down slightly, but CHF JPY is up sort of 250 and 130 USD CHF, GBP CHF's 180, AUD CHF's 216. Then got 80. There's a couple that are low, like that AUD NZD and Euro CAD are a bit low, but that's okay. Not
Yeah,
going
give them
too bad.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, well we'll see. There's today is the interest rate decision, which they're 100% betting it's going to come down 0.25%. So we'll see what the
On the
AUD,
AUD.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll see how that translates across onto NZD.
Well, I'm in this one, but it's really stalling here. I mean, like really stalling.
You think so?
Yeah. So typically when this stuff moves, it moves slow, but it moves just a little.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's just like, flickering back and forth which way it thinks it's going to go, this is sat for a couple days.
No, these bricks.
Back to July 3rd.
Oh, oh, back. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh no, man. No, where it's at now. Just
Up
go back
here.
3 bricks where it's
Yeah,
from where it's
yeah,
at now.
yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I've been here since May 15th. May, is it May 15th? Hang on, let me just see. What was it? Yeah, I think it was the May the 15th. I think I got into that one. Went down, came back into a little bit of drawdown now. It's dropping back down. So look, it's done that big push up here, it crossed over here. Oh, sorry, crossed over there, came back again. I think it'll just cross over and drop back down. But it doesn't matter. It's I'm in plus at the moment on it. So
Oh, I am too.
but as you said, it's not sort of moving at the
Right. That's the part that bothers me.
oh
So
well.
it would not surprise me if this turned around and bounced back up, even if it's just a pullback.
Yeah, good. But what we've done is that we've got a higher, sorry, a lower high there. That's a lower high than a lower high here. Um, it just did that pullback and then it's pushed back down. I think anyway, we'll see, but the CAD has got back a bit of strength, a bit like the US dollar, but that's okay. I'm not
So if the
too
CAD gets stronger, which direction do you think it would go?
to go down. It'll settle.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, the Aussie will weaken off. I think it'll weaken off when we lower interest rate anyway, but that's okay. I mean, it could bounce around here, as you sort of said. All right, AUDCHF still pushing itself down slowly, 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 but that's okay. What have I got? It's about 5.5% at the moment. I think I got in this around the same time, around the 13th over here, pushed back up, and then it's just kept slowly going down. But, I had like a 30, was it 38 pip stop loss or something on it? But you can see the crossover occurred there, and now, yes, it's done
Mhm.
a pullback, but it's still going down. And I expect that the rate decision, it'll probably push down a bit further. ADJPY. I think also too, this Aussie dollar stuff had a bit of a just say had a bit of a hiatus really because, or sort of a negative um, price feature with all of the unsettled sort of Middle East and all that sort of stuff. It actually pushed the Aussie dollar down, except this AUD which is really quite volatile. I'm sort of looking at it potentially to sell out, but I don't know. It's still pushing up on it, like where these other two are selling out. Okay, AUD this one. I think it's done the push up, push down, up, down. Look, I'm so like it's pushed out now past that high. And look, see how it's come the two trend bar that crossed over here to come down, but then pushed up and down, up, just all over the place.
I'm up almost 1% on this one.
Okay, so you're buying that one for the minute. Yep.
Hmm.
Now, I mean, it has created these high lows here. But what we had talked about, well, over a month ago or more, Tom, was basically this selling out down here on a weekly basis. But it's not quite there yet. All
No,
right,
that's why I'm buying because I'm looking at this for to create the wick on the weekly.
to pull up and then push itself back down again.
Yeah, because it's going to have to pull up somewhere up above
Yeah.
to create a wick because there's
Mhm.
no wick on the weekly.
Right.
So I'm looking for it to pull back up, tap, and then push back down. But that pull back up on the weekly time frame
Yeah. Okay.
is
Yeah.
huge.
Ah,
So if I'm correct, and I'm looking at this because I'm in this already, I'm looking this to pull back up somewhere around 376 pips.
yeah. Right.
So if that's the case, I'm looking at a 11.56 to 1.
Yeah. Yeah. 11.5%.
It'll
Oh,
end up breaking the bottom box to your the bottom box that you
yeah.
created.
Yeah.
See how it came back and tapped in perfectly
Yeah. Yeah.
50%
Yeah. And then push back
and then
up.
took off.
Uh,
So you have a lower high
uh,
here where it just broke, and now you have a higher high right next to it because that's the
yeah.
higher high that broke. So how much higher is this
It's
higher going
gonna
to
go.
go?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this as we're now changing direction to go back up to
Yeah.
test the highs on
Mm.
your daily all the way to the left of the top.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you shrink down your daily, how far
Yeah.
up does that go?
Oh, fair way. Back up here.
Yeah, go further. Is there anything behind that?
No.
Nope,
No.
that's
No.
it. Okay, so that's where I'm looking for it to come back and take that short that you got there at the top.
At the top up here.
Yep,
Yeah.
right there.
And that's a lot.
That's a lot. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, man.
250 pips,
Yeah, my
which
stop is 35
which
pips.
which is not that much.
No,
250 could be,
one
you
good
know,
push.
yeah. Mm. But the market's just really sensitive at the moment. It's just not wanting to move too much. It just weakened and except for, well,
Right. So if this starts to pull back,
hmm
let's say it starts to turn and come back down.
yeah,
I'm getting into that short
yeah, okay,
because this created a higher high now,
yeah,
but didn't break the ultimate high to the left.
left, yeah,
It's going to have to break this higher low.
hmm
So if it breaks this higher low, then we're going to continue down. If we don't break this higher low,
low, yeah,
then
and
we're
they
really
continue
taking
up,
off. And that was the end of the pullbacks, creating
yeah,
all this liquidity to just
yeah,
be hanging down here, and we're off and running.
yeah, okay,
Either way, I'm getting into the trade that I think it's going in the direction of.
yeah,
And since I just got the crossover
yeah,
with the two trend lines,
yeah,
and I have now failed to break this lowest bottom point one, two, three times we've tried.
hmm
Let's try taking the top.
yeah, okay.
If I'm wrong and it comes back, what did I lose? Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
But
But
it's
we
what I'm
both
going to
got
gain if
plenty
I'm
of
right.
time. We both got plenty of time to sort of work out what's going on with it too. I mean, it's not,
Exactly.
but I think there will be a bit of a kick. Oh, New Zealand as well. So Australian and New Zealand dollars start big central bank week on back foot of tariff. Okay. And there's New Zealand making a bit of a, hang on, let's just see. Uh, Yeah. Oh, no, that's not it. Counter there. What do we got? Let's just, yeah. Here we go. 6th, 11th, July 8th. AUD rate decision. Oh, and tomorrow's New Zealand's rate decision. But they're talking about staying the same, 3.25. And this would go, yeah, only to 3.6. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, they're a lot. And if it stays the same and it's lower, it'll weaken off the Aussie. I think it'll weaken off the Aussie and drop it down. But anyway, what's this Thursday? We've got unemployment claims. That's something different. An FOMC meeting. Yeah, when are they pitching out poor old Jerome? Oh, sorry, when's the Supreme Leader cutting his tie?
Who knows?
Oh, okay. Well, they said they were going to give him he's anyway. I love the statement. He goes like, "It should be 1%."
Yeah.
He's just gonna anyway. It's a bit like the Supreme Court, which I just don't understand how that whole system works. But it's it, it's the Supreme Leader who puts the people in there. Oh God.
Well, one of one of the judges
Yeah.
just came blatantly out and said, they just said, just blatantly said, look, one side or another was going to win. We wanted it to be our side.
How can yeah, that's impartiality, isn't
Yeah, exactly. So they were like,
it?
this may be our only chance. We're going to give him all the power in the world.
Yeah.
That way we win.
Yeah, but
And
it's
that's what they did.
interesting. But it's very interesting, isn't it? Isn't the law supposed to be, well, it's supposed to be impartial and actually follow the law, the Constitution, to be able to allow it. Yeah, interesting.
Constitution's dead.
Yeah,
It's just a
yeah.
piece of paper hanging on the wall someplace where people can throw darts at it now. Constitution don't mean shit in America anymore.
It's a free for all.
It's a show.
Hmm.
It's a figurehead. Do you know during Trump's 12-day war, he gave 20% of the United States' entire stockpile of missiles to Israel? And the new beautiful bill signed over exclusive usages of B 2 bombers that Israel gets to use at any time they want. And we pay for all the munitions they use. Yeah. It's USS Israel, baby. We are 100% Israeli right now. Our country
Oh, I
just
know.
died. Trump's a figurehead.
Hmm.
Netanyahu's run the show.
Let me just go put the fire down. I won't be a second. Just hang on a minute. I suppose you got that situation where, um, there's two sides of the story. You got Israel. Well, it's again sort of a religious thing, isn't it? Really, you've got um, Judaism and then you've got the Middle Eastern side of things, and I suppose you've got all of these proxies, like proxies for Iran, but then also Israel's got its own proxy as well in the background, as you were just saying. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. How do you get your economy to get going? Start a war.
Exactly. Feed the
It's
beast.
crazy. Anyway, we'll see what happens with AUD and NZD. It'll be nice for people here if we have a lower interest rate. They're saying there could be another two or three more interest rate cuts in the AUD before the end of the year. But I don't know. It just depends on what happens, and um, because they need to sort of get the economy moving along a bit, trying to do in the world. All right, AUD Singapore still, it's just like as it goes down. But I didn't get in on that. I should have been able to, but that's okay. That's just where things are at the moment. Right, AUD USD, and the Aussie dollar dropped right off again. Yeah, so I reckon this will go further. I think there's a lot more for it to, and again, the interest rate decision will probably drop it off a bit. Um,
I'm only waiting on this pullback from
to
where it's
buy
at
again.
now to sell it.
Oh yeah, to sell it. That's
Because I
right.
want
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I want that short when this fails, pulls back up, doesn't break the
yeah,
high, and then takes off.
yeah,
I want that
yeah,
short.
yeah, 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 yeah. I agree. Well, that's where I've got my sitting up here. So I think it will do a pullback, and then hopefully it does a pullback, so I can get into the sell on it. All right, CAD CHF. Uh,
I'm still in this one. I'm hesitant. I feel like I should be getting out, but
you reckon?
It's I'm holding my nerve fast on this one.
Yeah, I know it's sus,
I'm
isn't it?
still at 10%.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got all that. I'm negative like 8 pips or something at the moment because I didn't get in until over here somewhere. I was waiting for the drop off. But look, when you look at this, see the drop, pull back, drop, pull back, but the pullback hasn't broken the previous um, little high there, and now it's dropping back down again. I
I
don't
know
think it'll
that
come
that's
down.
the only thing keeping me in this trade is it didn't beat that top red
Yeah,
wick.
that one just there. Yeah.
All right. But for right now it's like chewing fingernails, man.
You don't care if you got 10% already, it doesn't matter.
Well, I closed one at 6% this morning, and then I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, should I have done that?" And I start questioning myself.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Of course you do.
luckily, I was right because I was right. It started pulling back, but
Mm.
it's like, okay, I'm going to let this one run for a minute.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I am too late. And also too, these are only just separating. I mean, yeah, anyway.
I
We'll
mean, if
see.
it beats this red wick coming down,
Mhm.
the one it just created,
If it beats
yeah,
that
that
one,
one
yeah,
right there. If
yeah,
it
then
beats
it's
that, I'm getting
yeah,
out.
yeah, fair enough. But if it beats the Greenwick down here, well, you're still in.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, KJ, still pushing up. Okay, it, yeah, look at it. Go back to here, came back, touched the button, and then off it went again. I can't see all these JPYs are just slowly climbing it, against the JPYs are all climbing. All right, CHF JPY, that's pushed up hard. I should have been in that so much. That's it there. Mm,
These are going to turn.
yeah. Yeah, but I don't know when. They're still just pushing up. They're making
No, these are getting ready to turn.
okay. And there
CAD
is
getting ready
no
to turn.
there's no
CHF JPY is getting
news.
ready to turn.
There's no news at all.
Exactly. The news has been made already.
Okay. All right, there's the euros. Let's go. Euro AUD.
I'm in this.
Yeah, it should be. Should have been in it.
I'm up one.
Yeah, well, I'll wait for the morning. I'll see. Look, it just might do a pullback at the rate. Look, we'll see it. That's off. See the crossover? We're now pushing up.
Mm-hmm.
Not wanting to break that. Anyway, okay. I'll need to, after the things are settled down, I'll try and get into some of these ones this morning. EuroCAD. Yeah, I got
Yeah, I
into
got
that.
triggered into this one.
So did I.
I'm just waiting for it to come back to entry so I can get out.
You reckon?
Yeah. Well, I'm in it for the buy.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Oh, never mind. Look at that. It just flashed. Nope. I got my signal
to get in or get out?
to get in. So I'm
Oh,
ahead of the game. Boop.
I'm in already.
Oh, so am I. But I had a feeling it was going to turn around and drop right here, but it did give me my signal. So it just flashed. Perfect.
Okay, now hang on a
I'm going to
minute.
wait then.
Hang on a minute. This is the thing you're talking about? This is what you're talking about? Your signal?
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing you're not telling us yet?
No, it gave me, no, it flashed the wick.
Ah, right. Gotcha. This week.
Yes,
Okay, good. Right.
because your one candle is my two.
Yeah, okay. Which is weird, isn't it? Okay. So,
It's because,
yeah,
again, you can fix that since you're not, since you don't actually trade on this screen.
yeah.
and you trade on another screen, why don't you why don't you change brokers on this screen to figure out where you want to trade on your other screen?
Well,
That way you can get better signals here.
will actually trade both are the same. This on this screen is the same broker that I'm trading on.
I understand that. I absolutely understand that.
Hmm.
But price is price.
True.
And all I'm saying is, if you're going to put an entry on something else altogether, anyways, because you don't actually trade on TradingView, right?
No, I don't. No, I was, but it was really yes, correct. I don't.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, if you change your broker here,
Yeah.
you can get better trades on the other side.
What? Just because I've got extra candles? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you'll be in a much better position.
You think so? But the problem with that is that in actual fact, the feed will be different. So in actual fact,
Doesn't
what?
matter what the feed is. You want the information. If the feed is different, if this says every time this blue thing turns, it's a
Yeah.
lollipop, price is price.
Yeah,
You're putting
correct.
the price in on the
Oh, yeah,
other
yeah.
one.
Yeah, you're right. As in, it'll still be a buy. Well, potentially. Yeah.
It's still a buy or it's still a
Yeah.
sell, whatever you want to do. It's where price is.
Hmm.
All you're looking for is better information to make better choices.
Hmm. Yeah, okay.
So if you can show, hey, this is going to do this because this is doing this. Now I got my signal and blah, 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 blah. Even if it's one candle earlier.
Yeah. It could even tighten up the stop loss as well.
Exactly. And then you're
Mm.
looking at, oh, well, this already is showing me it didn't break that red one. Now it's pulling back down. On here, it doesn't show it yet, but it's going to show it on the other broker.
Hmm.
And you're going to say, oh, I better not get in that one yet then.
Yeah, okay.
So do with that information what you will, but you have an
Okay,
option
nice.
here to
Yeah, I
improve
do.
your game.
Okay. Well, I'm in the buy for the Euro cat. I'm already in that trade, so I'm going to stay. Well, I'm only up, what did I say, 17, 18 pips or something. So, but let's keep it happening and see if it'll break the top. Euro CHF. Yeah. It's just been hugging here and there all over the joint. I still don't, I'm not convinced of which way this is going to go yet. Okay. Euro GBP. Oh, will it pull back a bit more? Doesn't look like it, does it? Gonna have to work out. Do you think this will sell out? No, I think it'll buy.
I'm already in the sell.
Hey?
Yeah. You have a higher high, you broke structure, you failed to make a new high. That's
Hmm.
your pullback. Even if it starts to push up, what have I lost? Nothing because I'm already in the trade.
Hmm.
But now, if it pushes down and beats that red wick you got there, we're pulling all the way back
This
down
one
to at
here.
least to there. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm counting on that. So if I pull back that far, I'm up 4%.
It is outside the rail, isn't it? That's right.
Yeah, it's going to it has created a lower high.
Hmm.
You failed to break the structure of the red wick on your left, straight across
Uh,
from the top. That one right there, you failed to break.
it did. Well, yeah, it broke it. Price has
Did
come
it?
above it.
Well, there you go. So now which way is it going to go? Don't know. but I'm going to be in what this is suggesting as a
Mm.
sell because for me, I've already got all this stuff. I'm simply waiting for that red wick to hit to
I
figure
think,
out where it's going to hit.
yeah, okay. I think it will sell out a bit, but I think it'll push back up and break this high over here.
It may.
Anyway,
It
I,
may.
I was
That'll
right.
get me 4%. When it turns, I'll buy it back up and make another six.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just look at this one for aftermarket open. You're a JPY. All of them. Look at them. They're all pushing back up again.
Yep. I'm up one on this one.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You're a NZD. We had a whole couple of months where just stuff wasn't going anywhere, and then now it's really moving off again. Okay, Euro NZD.
I'm up
So
eight.
wow, with a buy on it.
Uh-huh. And I don't believe it's stopping.
No, I don't think it will either. All right. It is pulling back though,
Uh-huh.
or
And
has pulled
again,
back.
if it pulls back and I lose, well, I won't lose, I'll just break even.
Yeah,
But I'm already up eight. I could take that profit right now.
yeah.
So if it pulls back and doesn't break and keeps going, I'm getting into another
Another
trade.
trade. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think the euro strengthened up. What's this down here? Let's just balance the trade. Okay. Euro Singapore, which you don't trade. That's just sitting sideways. Euro USD is now. There's the pullback.
I just got in this for the short.
Yeah, okay. It might come back to the trend line and then take off again. I think it'll still buy. I don't think they're
Where do you think it's going to come back to? Can you point to it?
well, it may come back to this trend bar here.
To that
It'll
one. So let's see.
fir- Here, this is the first one here.
Okay.
It'll come back to there. If it bounces off, it's going back up. If it comes back down to the second one, then we'll see as well.
So if
But
that works
I
out,
think
I'll get.
it'll buy
So
back up.
I'm in the sell for this. So if it works out, I
Hmm.
that first pullback to that bar is 4%.
Yeah.
But if it keeps going and pushes down to the second bar, that's 10%.
Yeah. Okay.
If it goes where I think it's going to go, I'm looking at 26%.
Yeah, well, I don't think it will. So what's your stop loss on it?
It is 26 pips.
Yeah, okay.
It's one brick.
One brick. Yeah, I was going to say it's a single brick you're doing now. Okay. Yeah, okay. I wonder how Darren's going with these EAs on this. It's good. All right. GBP AUD. I think this is going to shoot up further. I think we're going to potentially break this. Pop up. Anyway,
I agree. I'm waiting for the pullback to the trend
yeah,
line,
okay. Yeah, okay.
and then I'm getting in. I have my limit order set.
Yeah, the issue will be today's interest rate, though. I don't know whether it'll get to pull back that much. Might be a little. Anyway, we'll
No,
see.
I don't need it to be that much. I'm my current in my limit orders just above that green line on that blue brick.
Oh, over here or no, here.
No, there, yeah. See the blue brick right above the green line?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's my stop.
Oh,
And then the top of that brick,
Yeah.
top of the brick,
Yeah, yeah, which is there. Yeah.
that's my entry. So I have
Okay.
a limit order there. And
Mm.
the minute it taps in, tap, I just move my stop down to the very bottom.
Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, is that what you're
And then
doing?
I just
Right
let
now.
it work. Work, 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 and it's gone.
Okay. All right. GCAD. Yeah, it's falling back up. All right, then.
Again,
Let's.
waiting for the pull back up. I already have my limit order set.
You reckon it'll sell?
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Okay.
No, I got it to buy on here. One, two. I could put a buy limit in here. Okay. They might sell too. Depends on Canadian news, doesn't it? What do we got? What's this British? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay. All right. No, we'll see, won't we? I think it's still getting ready to push further up. Pull back to here, one below. We'll see. All right. GBP CHF. I mucked this one up ages ago. You know, it bought and then just pulled back. I mean, I had it for a sellout, but anyway. Um, GBP CHF. I've given back some on that one. I only got about 3% on it. And I don't know, are you back on the buy on this one?
No, the buy's almost complete. I'm waiting to get into the sell.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm going to stay in the sell at the moment. The
My entry
crossover
is at
here.
that bottom of that left, yeah,
This
that
one.
one right there, that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
My entry's there on a limit order, and that whole brick is my
Bing.
trade. And then it's
Yeah.
going to come up, tap, whatever it's going to do. It's not going to beat that blue high.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Well, yeah. GJ. They still just pushing up past. All right. All the JPYs, every one of them, maybe except for thing. Okay. GBP Singapore, forget that. It's all just sideways. New Zealand, sorry. That's GN. Right. So GN is still, now it's pushed up, right?
I'm up 1.5 on this one.
You got in earlier. I still didn't do too much yesterday. I was a bit, I was a bit occupied. GBP Singapore. Again, GU now. It's fighting it. It is pushing down, but it's going sideways a little bit. So I think it'll push back up. Are you reckon it's ready to turn, come back down yet, or
I think it's going to push down, yes, but only so far. So I have my
yeah,
limit order set
for it to buy?
for it to sell.
Oh, okay. You got a sell stop.
No, I have a sell limit.
Oh, sell limit. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, let's look at the NZDs. How many trades are you in at the moment?
Let's see, 17.
Yeah, I'm in
Um,
9.
I closed. What did I
Some of
say?
those are
six
doubles.
percent this morning, and I'm up. I'm still up 8% overall on my account.
Some are double.
Huh?
Some of the trades are double on the one pair.
No.
Okay, they're all singles.
Yeah, they're all singles.
Okay, no worries. And when you're saying you're up that percent, or you closed out 6%, that's in over the week, is it? Or
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how long it took. I didn't even pay
yeah,
attention
okay.
to that.
No. Okay, no worries. Well, just really all that really matters is what the starting account and where it is over what period of time. That's all that matters, isn't it, really? Okay.
As long as I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Financially is all that matters.
All matters.
It's
That's
all
right.
that negative shit I had to go through first to get here.
I
It's funny. I
love
heard
it.
somebody say, I heard somebody saying they're like, okay, you gotta log it, you gotta log your trades, and I made the comment to somebody saying, day 752, every trade has lost. There, I logged.
Uh, yeah, the game. Anyway, NZD sideways still.
I'm up almost
These,
2% on this one.
yeah, because you're selling out on that short. Mm. Mm. Okay. NZDCHF would have sold out further. Yeah, wish it did. I think
I'm
it's
up
got further.
3% on this one.
Yeah, and this didn't put in a sell limit on a sell. Sell limit on it. Well, NZD as well. That will be pushing up. It's like all the any currency against JPY is all going up. And you back down. Oh, that's a big drop off. Wow, that's
I
good
just got into this one.
for the sell.
Hmm.
Hmm. You think it's about time the US dollar gets a bit of strength, do you?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's right. That's FOMC. Okay, it's
I only
still
have to have it come back. So it has to double one brick for me to profit.
yeah, two bricks. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I
Okay.
take one brick right there at that white line,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
the very brick that breaks that and turns it white,
Yeah.
the brick above it,
Yeah, yeah, this one here. Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
you take just that brick, just
Yeah.
that one brick,
Yeah, yeah.
and it triggers you in for the sell,
Yeah, yeah.
I have to have one more brick
I know. That's your stop
to
loss.
break
Yeah.
even.
Yeah, it's your other stop. Correct, because it's one brick to one brick. That's right. So
Right.
that's the price. And then also too, then you move your stop up here somewhere once you get in.
Exactly.
And then if you
And
see
then
it pull back, you
then
just
I
get
don't
out.
care how far it comes down.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but you still have to monitor it because if it turns and starts to come back up, you got to get yourself out of it as well.
Sure.
Yeah,
But in the meantime, I'm picking up 5, 6, 8, 12% trades.
yeah, yeah. Because you're running a brick off a brick. And each brick is a defined um range of price as well, but
Right,
not
because
time.
some bricks will give me like 8 pips,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
and other bricks will give me 65 pips.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah, whatever it is on that currency pair, yeah. But it's not related to it. It's related to price, not related to time. Hmm. Okay. NZDJPY, that's taken off as well. Why wasn't I in it? Okay, you get. Okay, that's pushed back up, right? Now, it depends on whether it can break that or that. If it does, then we're going up. If not, we're still going down. This is just a pullback at the moment. Wait for it. USD done. It's done a pullback as well. But I'm still 134 pips up, even though it's pulled back up here. Let's see.
Yeah, I pulled 8% out of that. So
Yeah.
I got the short, which was 8%,
Uh-huh.
and now I've turned around and I'm in this buy.
Here in the buy, yeah. Okay, because you're doing it on a brick. Okay.
I would take
USD
one brick, the
Yeah,
current brick. Go back
yeah.
for just a second, if you will.
I'm there. I'm there.
If you could just kind
It's
of
done
blow
a
that up
wick
just
there.
a little,
Yeah.
So what I did was I had seen that this was starting to turn around because I was
Yeah.
already in this trade. And I
Yeah.
was like, well, I'll wait. I'll wait to see if this is going to turn back around.
Yep.
So then I saw it create this green
That
wick at the
week.
bottom, and I was like,
Yeah.
maybe it's going to turn.
Yeah.
But we're still outside the rail.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So what I did was I waited, and then this candle showed up. So
Mm-hmm.
all I did was I put my entry at the body of this candle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What above it?
Yeah. Yeah.
The body of that candle.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wicked me in, bink, and now I
Mm-hmm.
just moved my stop loss.
Yeah. Okay.
So now, if this decides to actually go to the other side of the rail, see the
Mm-hmm.
rail coming down on the
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
side?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Even if it gets to the other side, that's still a 9% trade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's it if it does. But if it does
If it
get to
does,
there, it
let's
might
say
not
it only
even.
goes up to the bottom of that brick right there to your left, right at the
Yeah.
bottom of
Yeah.
that rail, right there.
Yeah. This one here.
Let's say it goes up there. That's only 5%.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If this fails and turns and starts to come back down, I'll get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for it to fail, it's going to have to just turn literally and
Mhm.
pull right back. What are the astronomical odds of that? You've got two green wicks saying, no, we're pushing.
Yeah. For you, those green.
That's a lot of effort to try and go down, but the buyers can't do it. So
Yeah.
now it's like, no, we're going to go back up for a minute. So now
Yeah.
all I'm doing is just counting how many bricks above where my entry is of that one brick that I'm going to win.
Okay.
So my stop loss is 20 pips on this brick.
Yeah. This one.
That's how I'm picking this stuff up, dude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And your monitoring is a couple of times a day.
Sometimes, if that. I mean, I usually check it in the morning and then
Yeah.
at night,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
but not always.
And then you just party on in between.
Yeah, there's no reason
Okay.
to do anything else. You're either in the
Yeah.
right direction and it's going to go in your favor or it's not.
Correct. Well, UJ, that's gonna buy as well.
Yeah, I'm already in
Just like,
this. I'm up
just like,
2%.
yeah, like the other joke who was USD Singapore. That's the one that's pushed up, and I'm now um, above my entry. But I don't know how. I don't think it'll go that much further. Anyway, we'll see. Like it got me in, and I was positive on it, and now it's pushed back. I think it's just come back to that trend, but I just if it goes a trend, and then I think you might get it come over and we get a couple of blues, but we'll see. Where's that? One, two, that one there. Stop. Yeah, okay. It may test it. All right, now gold. Whoa, one, two, yeah. I think it's potentially selling back out, but at the moment it's pushing up. If it breaks that or that, goes to short, but now it's anyway. All right, silver, but yeah, it shot up. It's now a bit undecided. Okay. In Bitcoin's at 108. Stopped its big push up, and oil's at 68. It's just pushed up a little bit.
Hey, would you move your mouse across your screen? Do you get a pop up now?
Yeah, when I do this, oh, if I hold it there, oh, what am I going to do? No, it's like a
Hold
push.
hold it, right
There.
click it. You
Yeah.
get that too, huh? I
Yeah.
don't know how to get rid of that. Do you?
I don't think it matters because it's only if I hold it for a period of time.
No,
Yeah,
if you grab it and slide the screen,
this one?
yeah,
No, no.
huh? Mine does it automatically.
It's obviously a table that's maybe
Yeah,
it's
it's
something
an
that
update from them.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if I hold it there, yeah. See, it says what's open, high, low, close, trend bar, twin rate. It does all that.
Yeah, I wish I could get rid of that
Oh well,
because when
you
I
got
grab
it.
my screen and slide it, it only slides just slightly, and that box pops up,
Pops
and it
up.
stops
Yeah.
moving the screen. So it's really
Right.
annoying.
Annoying. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Well, there's USL taken off a little bit. You got two uncompleted um, bricks. Anyway, what's your Ethereum doing? It's just sitting around too. And Coco's what? Oh, it's dropped off. Okay. Rightio. Well, that's the lot. We will see. Again, the pretty well the certainty is that we're going to get an interest rate cut down to 3.6, quarter percent, which will be nice because it'll be everyone's home loan will go down by quarter percent to make it a little easier. Like years ago, the banks were tied to this price. Now the banks make whatever interest rate. So even though this will be 3.6, the banks will be charging, 5% or whatever it is. So it'll be above whatever the cash rate is. They sort of, and now they're making billions of dollars of profit because they buy it at 3.6 and sell it out at 5,
Hmm.
making good money. Well, making heaps of money. So 3.6 will be nice. It just means that the rate will come from, whatever, 5.25 down to 5, or from 5.5 down to 5.25, whatever, on your home loan. Uh, anyway, so I wonder how the EA boy's going. Darren's having a few days, so he might be back tomorrow, next day, whatever. We'll be able to find out what's happening with some of those ones. I think he said he was going to try that iFund account. We'll see.
Hey,
Yeah,
is this call over?
yeah. If you want me to